right.
Okay.
Today we are back with another JJK reaction video. In Jordan, we are on episode number 9 of season 1.
Yes, sir.
And a whole lot happened in the past 2 episodes, especially episode 7. Right, that was like a mind warp in and of itself.
Yeah.
Right, going back to rewatch that and try to understand what was happening.
Are you speaking about the domain expansion?
Yes.
The infinite.
Yeah, hey, that's just one aspect. I mean, I feel like all these different terms are being thrown at us.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get the hang of it. But yeah.
It's going to take a while. And I know that many people have told us that.
Yeah.
They said, be patient. It's going to take a minute to fully understand some of these things. But Jared, we have a whole bunch of comments today that are going to help us out a little bit.
Yes.
So maybe we can talk a bit first, like we always do.
All right.
And then we'll jump into these comments. Do you have any commentary or thoughts on the past 2 episodes after your rewatch?
All right, let's see. So from episode 7, the Gojo versus Jogo match was freaking epic. Just going back to watch it, and obviously we saw Nanami, I believe was that other curse's name, come to the rescue.
Yeah.
But Gojo was just... he is literally, obviously, the most powerful Jujutsu sorcerer, right? For a reason.
Yeah.
And I believe some of our patrons, tried to help us out with an explanation of his power of infinity. Like he can literally create infinity,
Yeah. I don't actually know, but I'm just saying, yeah.
Like that's his power. Like if you, it's unstoppable. I don't see any way that somebody could stop that, other than coming to scoop up the person or curse that he's fighting.
The head too.
Yeah.
Right?
The head.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can stop that. Gojo is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
And Jogo is too.
He is too, but Jordan, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Gojo was toying with him. And right? He was taking breaks. He went to go get Yuji.
Yeah, yeah.
But like he was toying with him, and that allowed Nanami to come in and scoop up Jogo's head.
Yeah. I mean, many of our patrons mentioned it. I don't know if we'll get to these comments today, but they told us, Jared, Jogo is a force to be reckoned with in his own right.
Absolutely.
So Gojo making Jogo look like he's just a regular little curse is telling. Right? Anybody else, I believe our patrons mentioned this, anybody else who stepped up in that infinity, they're gone. So Jogo took it, although he's decapitated and they were using his head for soccer.
Right.
But yeah.
Jogo is folk show, but Gojo got that mojo. Okay.
We can rock with it. Yeah, yeah.
Mainly because of his pearly ocean blue eyes. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Lord have mercy. I did not expect to see those unbelievable eyes.
That'll make you question your sexuality.
Oh boy.
Similar to a member like, well, I'm not going to go there. Never mind. Never mind.
All right. And then one of my favorite moments from episode 7 was when Yuji, when he was at the scene and he got caught up, I believe by the leg, right? And he told Gojo that he'd be all right. And then seconds later he said, wait, I lied, I need help. And then Gojo came to easily save him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And then just a quote from Gojo, he said, Yuji, I want you as well as all of your classmates to become strong enough so that you can beat that.
Yeah.
Talking about Jogo. Okay. And then we met Gito and Mahito.
Yeah.
And then we learned at the end of that episode that D-Day is October 31st, whatever that means. And then a few notes from episode 8. I didn't realize that Mai and Maki were twins
Yep.
during our first watch.
Oh, me neither.
I thought they were just sisters.
Yeah.
But yeah, that must have gone over my head. But now, after having rewatched, that twin rivalry is real. Okay, I can see those two cutting each other deep. Right? They can get deep with it.
And what makes you say that?
What do you mean?
Do you have personal experience with being in
yeah,
a twin rivalry?
of course. But like, we've never really done what they did. I know. Mai, she didn't whip out a pistol on her sister, but she whips out a pistol in the last episode.
Nobara.
What is happening?
Yeah.
And then obviously Todo asking what kind of woman is your type. Absolutely hilarious, unexpected.
That man may have a little bit of unresolved trauma, don't you think? Maybe just a little.
Yeah.
Although we saw a different side of him
Yeah.
when he was being a
Right.
super fan for what's her name, Takada.
Takada.
Yeah.
And that was my next point.
Oh, sorry.
Todo and Takada. I mean, one moment we're in the middle of a fight between Todo and Fushiguro. Right?
Yeah.
And not knowing if it's serious or if it's playful. The next, you have Todo fanboying over Takada, right? And just vying for a handshake. And then just one more point, another quote from Gojo Jorn. To the principal, Gojo said, "The wave of power that you guys have been trying to hold back with your pointless status and traditions has grown bigger than you can handle and is now descending upon us. You won't be able to measure the coming age with just the classification of special grade."
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
What's more powerful than special grade?
Yeah.
That's some scary
Gojo.
Yeah.
Gojo might be the most powerful character we have seen in any anime thus far. Even Light Yagami.
Yeah. You might be right about that.
Yeah.
And the coolest character with that much power. Light seemed to have like a dark side, a sort of, I don't want to say antisocial personality, but maybe a little bit, right? Gojo, Jared, he's like the equivalent of, an usher. An usher in our real life. Gojo is that dude.
Yeah.
And he's helpful. He takes Yuji under his wing. He's good looking. He's got everything going for him, man.
Yeah.
And he wears a blindfold to protect everybody from his beautiful eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah, great points, man. I don't have too much to add to that, but a few things that stuck out to me. One from episode number 8. They mentioned how Todo defended against last year's unprecedented Jujutsu terror attack by the curse user Kento.
Yeah.
And that was our first time learning about that.
Yep.
A Jujutsu terror attack. And this was during the night parade of 100 demons. And they said when the parade came to Kyoto, Todo exorcised a special grade and 5 first grade cursed spirits by himself.
Yeah.
So that's a tough dude.
Yes.
Right? He talks a whole lot and he boasts and he's, asking Megumi about what's his type. But he's a powerful force by himself.
Yeah.
So I found that interesting. And then another moment that I think was completely unexpected was when Inumaki unveiled his mouth to Todo and said, "Don't move."
Yeah.
And it seemed like it had an effect on him.
Yep.
And I think we're both trying to fully understand Inumaki's abilities. But just the fact that we heard him actually speak words that are understandable in a sense to us, that's fascinating because that seems to be where his power stems from. He can just speak words, and they'll have an effect on people. And I know one of our patrons, Brandon, what's their name? Hold on, let me find it.
Return of Stankface?
Brandon Return of Stankface wrote a comment and said, Inumaki needs to tell me to go to the gym, so I do it. I bet a lot of people out there wish Inumaki could tell them to go to the gym or tell them to do anything that they don't want to do.
Right.
Because he seems like he can make you do it.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Yeah. And then just lastly, brother, Mahito. Who the heck's that guy? Who is he?
I'm gonna call him Stitches.
Yes. I might call him Mojito.
It seems too pleasant.
Yeah, you're right.
For that guy.
Unless you drink too many of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering who he is. What are his capabilities? The last scene we were left with was him walking away from the cinema.
Yeah.
And another person being able to see him, and he was a little shocked that they were able to see him.
Yeah.
But the other person asked him, did you do that? And he sort of just smirked.
Yeah.
So what happened in this cinema? I think we're about to find out.
All right.
Yeah.
But first, we are going to read through many of your beautiful comments. The first comment comes to us from our wonderful patron Kiki, and Kiki writes, Gojo's domain expansion is basically sensory overload.
Yeah.
It makes those inside of it experience every action ever made, or every action that will ever be made, and overwhelm their brains. So there's nothing they can do other than just die. I think his domain expansion is absolutely terrifying. It's like fighting the universe. Yeah, like this is a thought that I often have at like 4 a.m. in the morning. I'll wake up and think, oh my gosh, what is the concept of infinity? Like, have there been things or entities that have looked and lived exactly like us?
Right.
And done every single action that we've done in our lives an infinite number of times?
Right. It's spooky to think about that type of stuff.
And then I just go use the bathroom and fall back asleep. Yeah. Like that is I don't know if you can create a higher power than what Gojo has.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And what's the definition of insanity?
Repeating the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
So Jogo quite literally was going insane as he was just frozen there.
Yeah.
Jared, I think you may be right, man. I think I heard one time that it's very possible that there are infinite, I don't even know how to describe it, infinite beings doing every action except just slightly different. Like if I go to pick this up, boom, and I put it here, there's another one of me out there that picked this up and put it there.
No, there's no slight difference, Jordan. That was just one of the possibilities. There's another option out there that is doing it exactly as you are doing.
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
doing it like that, doing like that.
Oh yeah,
doing
yeah,
like
yeah,
that, doing
yeah,
like that, doing
yeah,
like that,
yeah,
doing like
yeah.
that. They didn't even pick up the phone. Now they're just picking this up, doing that. Like, anyway.
Gojo has infiltrated our brains.
Yeah. This is still tough to think about, but I like how Kiki says it's basically sensory overload.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's torture, Jared.
Yeah.
Sensory overload.
All right. Thank you very much, Kiki. And then our moderator poses a little question for us. Our moderator asks,
you ready to jump in?
let's go.
Let's go, everybody. This is episode number 9, and it's titled Small Fry and Reverse Retribution. Let's go. Here we go. Yoshino
嫌いな人間が死ぬボタンがあっても多分押せない。
Oh, he probably wouldn't push it, he
ボ
said.
タンがあっても多分押せない。
Damn.
嫌いな人間が死ぬボタンがあっても多分押せない。でも僕のことを嫌いな人間が死ぬボタンなら
Slight distinction.
迷わず押す。
Oh. So not those he hates.
Yeah.
Those who hate
す
him.
みません。すみません。
Creating humans.
すみません。
Is this the movie
すみ
theater?
ません。ミミス人間3大人1枚で。
Human Earthworm.
1800円です。
あ、
I'm sorry. Is he the one who was talking to what's his name? Mahito? Mahito?
したらさ、そいつ5万も持ってんの。厨房のくせに。
最悪だ。高校生がサボって映画館来るなよ。僕もだけど。
私は気づいたのだ。
ほんと最悪だ。全然内容入ってこない。そこそこの偏差値でもああいう人種はいるんだな。
で、見たの？
見てないよ。
じゃあ、翼が嘘ついてるってことですか？
絶対見てたから。
じゃあ、翼が嘘ついてるってことですか？
絶対見てたから。
理不尽。あ、半額クーポン出てんじゃん。え、どこの？
ちょっとちゃんと閉めてよ。
くそ、あの女自分の立ち位置を僕で確かめて喜んでる。
やっぱ見てんじゃん。
Damn.
ちくしょう。言ってやる言ってやる言ってやる言ってやる。
Tell her what?
翼さんは自分で思ってるほど可愛くないよ。
Oh, snap. He might get beat even more.
3人とも分かってる。
Oh,
そ
snap.
れでもチヤホヤもてはやすのは君がやらせてくれそうだから。
ダメダメ。
Is this like Frankenstein or something?
しゃべ
ダメダメ。全然やらしてくんねえの。あいつダメだわ。
しゃべるな。
Are those the same
I think so.
guys?
Yeah. They're skipping school, he said.
Yeah.
電源を切れ。
もしもし、なんだよ。
Domain expansion?
Oh,
Oh, that's
Mahito.
暇。
君たち
They don't even know.
そうね。
マナーは守ろうね。
He can see
Yes.
Mahito though.
Is he a window?
Oh my goodness.
なんだこれ。さっきの人。いや、こんなこと人にできるのか。できたとして。
It's almost like he's in the
本
movie.
当に人なのか。
Like Ready Player One.
You watch that?
A little bit of it. I never
やっ
finished
た
it.
のが俺ならどうする？攻める？
Will you what?
彼らは
You
どうする？
recommend?
攻める？
Oh, condemn.
彼らは君にとって特別だった？
大丈夫大丈夫。食える食える。聞いて。
かわいそう泣いちゃってんじゃん。
And
Gosh.
he just got done talking about how if he had a button, right?
Yeah.
Mahito is his button. Damn. But he didn't press it.
Yeah.
僕にも同じことができますか？
What'd he say?
Can I do that too?
同じことが僕にも同じことが できますか？
Alright. Is it alright if we skip it?
Yeah, Jordan, that was just the intro.
Just the intro.
I like the feel of this episode, though.
高校生と見られるんです
I don't like seeing people die, but yeah.
Yeah. Even bullies. We don't
Yeah.
want to see any bullies die either.
あいつら何者ですか？なんで鑑識より先に現場上げるんです？しかも一人はガキだったでしょ。俺も詳しくは知らねえよ。
Who, Yuji?
でもお前も見たろ、あの仏さん。あれは人の領分を外れてる。見て見ぬふりしとけ。この仕事で定年退職したいならな。
見えますか？
Did we meet this guy last episode? Or at the very end, maybe?
I think we saw the scene of him and Yuji
Got it.
standing outside of the movie theater.
And did we catch his name or no?
I don't think we caught his name. Is that the first time we saw him?
I think so.
Okay. Because he looks familiar for some reason, but
Yeah.
I don't think we know his name yet.
見えますか？これが呪力の残影です。
This is the residual of
見
cursed
えますか？
energy.
これが呪力の残影で
Taint
す。
of cursed energy.
いや全然見えない。
それは見ようとしないからです。私たちは普段当たり前のように呪いを視認しています。術式を行使すれば痕跡が残る。それが残影。だが残影は呪霊などに比べ薄い。目を凝らしてよーく見てください。
On the job training right here.
Yeah, he is the forensics.
見える見える。
Damn.
当然です。見る前に気配で悟って一人前ですから。
もっとこう褒めて伸ばすとかさ。
褒めもけなしもしませんよ。事実に即し己を律する。
Alright,
それ
alright.
が私です。社会も同様であると勘違いしていた時期もありましたが、その話はいいでしょう。追いますよ。
おっす決まってこうぜ。
いえ、そこそこです。
Yuji's ready.
そこそこで。行きましょ
Use
う。
moderate effort.
なんか噛み合わないな。打てど響かず。
今回僕は引率できなくてね。でも安心して信用できる後輩呼んだから。
Okay.
脱サラ呪術師の
Nanami.
Nanami Kento.
The ex-salaryman. What is that? Jujutsu sorcerer. What's a salaryman?
Sounds like somebody who's making some money.
Ex though.
Yeah.
Salaryman. Yeah.
I'm serious.
No, I know. It's got the word in it.
Yeah. It might not have anything to do with salary, though.
ケント君でーす。
その言い方やめてください。
呪術師って変なやつ多いけど、こいつは会社勤めてただけあってしっかりしてんだよね。一級呪術師だし。
First grade
他の方
surgeon.
もあなたには言われたくないでしょうね。
グラさん目隠してる人多いな。脱サラってなんで初めから呪術師になんなかったんですか？
まずは挨拶でしょう。はじめまして、虎杖君。
あ、はい。はじめまして。
私が高専で学び気づいたことは、
Oh,
呪術師はクソということです。
okay.
そして一般企業で働き気づいたことは、労働はクソということです。
そうなの？
同じクソならより適性のある方を。出戻った理由なんてそんなもんです。
ぐらいね。
He's very logical.
Yeah.
虎杖君、私と五条さんが同じ考えとは思わないでください。私はこの人を信用しているし信頼している。
But
でも尊敬はしてません。上のやり口は嫌いですが、私はあくまで規定側です。
Similar to
私は
Gojo,
やり
right?
口は嫌いですが、私はあくまで規定側です。話が長くなりましたね。要するに、私もあなたを術師として認めていない。スクナという爆弾を抱えていても、己は有用であるとそう示すことに尽力してください。
俺が弱くて使えないことなんてここ最近嫌というほど思い知らされてる。でも俺は強くなるよ。強くなきゃ死に方さえ選べねえからな。 言われなくても認めさせてやっからさ。もうちょい待っててよ。
いえ、私ではなく上に行ってください。
あ、はい。
ぶっちゃけ私はどうでもいい。
はいはい。監視カメラには何も映ってなかったんだよね。
ええ、被害者以外は少年が1名のみです。
じゃあ犯人は呪霊？
まあそうですね。まあ
Jared, is that who I think it is? From Haikyuu? What number was... That's not Oikawa, is it?
And
Who was number 10?
that looks like a character from Haikyuu, to be honest.
And it was set in the same place that
High school.
Haikyuu. What number was Oikawa? He was number 1, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look like Oikawa to me.
Okay. It looks like a player from Alba Josai, though.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
fascinating.
all right. Wow. Good catch.
Thanks.
あの少年がやった可能性もなくはないですが、そちらの身元特定は
Oh my
警
goodness.
察
I thought something was crawling on the TV, Jared. Oh my goodness, man. Damn.
That is a testament to the animation of the show.
特定は警察。
Wow.
Lunchbox.
ストップ。こちらは私が片付けます。虎杖君はそちらのもう一体を。
What one?
Good detergent and
勝てないと
lunchbox.
判断したら呼んでください。
ちょっと舐めすぎじゃない？
勝てないと判断したら呼んで
Please
くだ
call
さ
me.
い。
ちょっと舐めすぎじゃない？俺のこと。
舐める舐めないの話ではありません。私は大人で君は子供。
All right, he's undoing the tie.
私には君を自分より優先する義務があります。
He's a first grade, so
よかったよ。
he's pretty
君はい
strong.
くつか視線を超えてきた。でもそれで大人になったわけじゃない。枕元の抜け毛が増えていた。お気に入りの惣菜パンがコンビニから姿を消した。そういう小さな絶望の積み重ねが
Oh, snap.
人を大
Is that
人
a
にする
machete?
のです。
Looks like a cowhide machete. You want to pause real quick?
Up to you.
Let's take a quick 30-second pause.
All right, I'm going to take a sip of water.
All right. Nanami Kento. Much more upfront and a little harsher than Gojo. But it seems like Gojo trusts him.
Yeah, if there was one word I would use to describe Nanami, it is moderate. And he used that word himself. Moderate. Right? It's like he's right in the middle on any topic that he discusses.
So moderate in terms of his views or moderate in terms of everything? Like
Everything. His whole aura is moderate.
Moderate.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Gojo's trying to teach Yuji to an extent?
Yeah.
Just remain cool,
Yeah.
remain moderate. Don't get too high, don't get too low.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How do you feel about how some of these curses or cursed spirits sound?
Incredibly eerie.
Yeah. It's like this sound that just makes you shiver.
Yeah.
You remember those filters? I believe it was on like Instagram or Snapchat maybe, where you put the filter on and you start talking and it sort of deforms your face and it makes it wide and you start talking like
Oh, I think I do remember. Yeah. There was this one guy who we used to watch all the time. Yeah. Oh, yes.
these are what these things sound like to me. All right, anything else before we continue?
No, sir.
All right, let's keep it moving.
私の術式はどんな相手にも強制的に弱点を作り出すことができます。7対3。 対象の長さを線分したとき、この比率の点に攻撃を当てることができればクリティカルヒット。私より格上の者にもそれなりのダメージを与えることができますし、呪力の弱いものであればこの生倉でも両断できます。
Damn.
聞いてますか、虎杖君。
Damn, a little preoccupied, man.
I think somebody just created a weak spot within him.
Within Yuji?
Yeah.
そういうのってバラしてもいいもんなの？
バレても問題のない術式、問題のない相手、またはバラすことでミスリード。
呪いに集中したいけど話は聞かなきゃダメっぽい。
メリットはあります。手の内を晒すという縛りが術式効果を底上げするのです。こんな風に。
There's the weak spot.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Did he just whip blood on the camera?
That's what he did, man.
私からは
That's crazy.
Jordan, that is some out of the box animation.
Animation, yeah.
Who thinks of that?
Animators. What's this called? Like breaking the
The third wall or some fourth
yeah,
wall?
some wall. Wow, this man's cold.
すんげえ。そもそも頭身がぐるぐる巻きなのに。
It's wrapped up.
峰打ちでぶった切った。
He used the back of it.
The back of the blade?
Yeah.
虎杖君後ろ。
This was light work.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a big test for Itadori.
Yeah. Breathe, man. Breathe. Hold up.
ユージの呪力はさ、遅れてやってくるね。
遅れて。
ユージの瞬発力に呪力が追いついてない。呪力をとどめる技術も未熟だから奇跡になりがち。それが逆に変則的な呪力の流れを作ってる。拳が当たったと認識した直後に呪力がぶつかってくる。つまり一度の打撃に二度のインパクトが生まれる。
Wow. Wow.
Damn. Divergent fist.
なかなか狙ってできることじゃない。これは大きな武器になる。
That's Gojo, right? Just to be clear.
ことじゃない。これは大きな武器。
Who is it?
Is that Gojo without the mask?
That's what I think, right?
その力が人間離れしているのか。衝撃が少ない重力ながら波の術師の 120% 成立している。
Wow.
そこに流れ込んでくる本命の呪力。やられる方は想像以上に嫌でしょうね。伸びしろもある。100% の体術に 100% の呪力を乗せられるようになれば、
Oh, it'd be over.
あの人が連れてきただけあるわけだ。失礼。今とどめを。
Uh-oh.
He's got a watch on.
虎杖君、とどめは待ってください。
Is it a bomb?
これを見てください。私の相手を撮影しました。
呪霊ってこういうの映んないんじゃん。
落ち着いて聞いてください。私たちが戦っていたのは
人間だよ。いや、
What?
元人間と言った方がいいかな。映画館の3人と同じだな。呪術で体の形を無理やり変えられてる。
それだけなら初めに
呪術で体の形を無理やり変えられてる。
それだけなら初めに気づけますよ。私たちが戦った2人には呪霊のように呪力がみなぎっていた。
そればっかりは犯人に術式のことを聞くしかないな。ただ脳幹のあたりに
Alright, I'm just gonna go back a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah.
いや
I thought we were in AOT for a minute. They're human.
人間だよ。
Okay.
いや元
I
人間
guess I should call them former humans.
映画館の3人と
They're the same as the three from the
呪
theater.
術で体の形
The structure of their bodies was forcibly altered by a curse technique. So is she saying the same thing happened to the three boys at the theater?
Yeah. I mean, it like if you go back, we're not going to go back, but if you think back to the look of those three boys right after they were annihilated,
Yeah.
they looked like cursed spirits.
Yeah, especially their heads.
Yeah, yeah.
And we saw how friggin' Mahito
Yeah.
put his hand in their head and sort of
Right.
like deformed their bodies. So the structure of their bodies was forcibly altered by a curse technique. Okay.
それだけなら初めに気づけますよ。私たちが戦った二人には呪霊のように呪力がみなぎっていた。
そればっかりは犯人に術式のことを聞くしかないな。ただ脳幹のあたりにいじられた形跡がある。おそらく意識障害、錯乱状態を作り出すためだろう。脳までいじれるなら呪力を使えるように人間を改造することも可能かもしれん。脳と呪力の関係を使えるように人間を改造することも可能かもしれん。脳と呪力の関係はまだまだブラックボックスだからな。
Huh.
そうだ、虎杖は聞いてるか？こいつらの死因はざっくり言うと体を改造させられたことによるショック死だ。君が殺したんじゃない。そのあたり履き違えるなよ。
はい。どっちもさ、俺にとっては同じ重さの他人の死だ。それでもこれは趣味が悪すぎだろ。
この子は他人のために本気で怒れるんだな。あの残影自体ブラフで私たちは誘い込まれたのでしょう。相当なやり手です。これはそこそこでは済みそうにない。気張っていきましょう。
All right.
Uh-oh.
Does that mean Sukuna's going to make an entrance?
I don't know.
特級仮想音量、そう呼ばれる呪霊がいる。仮想
All right, let's write that down real quick. Special grade potential apparitions. There are cursed spirits known as special grade potential apparitions.
そう呼ばれる呪霊がいる。呪霊は人間から漏出した呪力。
Cursed spirits are a collection of the cursed energy emitted by humans. Okay, we know that.
実在しなくとも共通認識のある畏怖のイメージは強力な呪いとなって権限しやすい。共通認識のある畏怖のイメージ。
Oh, so he's teaching this kid.
有名な妖怪や怪談ってことですか？そう。トイレの花子さんとかキュービの陽子とかいろいろ。呪術師はそれらを特級仮想音量として登録し警戒してる。正体不明の強力な呪いもとりあえず仮想音量としてカテゴライズするあたり、それしか見えてないって感じだよね。でも人々が常に恐れているのはそんなおとぎ話じゃないだろ。天才とか。君との会話はストレスがなくて助かるよ。いや、そんな。
What's that noise?
人々は大地を、森を、海を恐れてきた。それらに向けられた呪力は大きすぎるがゆえに、形を得る前に知恵をつけ、今まで息を潜めていたんだ。みんな誇らしい俺の仲間さ。真人さんは何の呪いなんですか？人間。俺は人が人を憎み恐れた腹から生まれた呪いだよ。
ここ最近の失踪者、変死者、窓による残影の報告をまとめました。これである程度犯人のアジトが絞られます。
おっしゃ、乗り込むか。
いえ、まだまだある程度です。 私は調査を続けますので、虎杖君には別の仕事。映画館にいた少年吉野純平。
吉野。
彼は被害者と同じ高校の同級生だそうです。監視カメラの映像と佇まいからして、彼が呪詛師である可能性は低いと考えていました。ただ被害者と関係があるとなれば話は別です。
呪詛師？
悪質な呪術師のことです。手順は伊地知君に任せてあるので、2人で吉野純平の調査をお願いします。
Okay.
そういや俺、伊地知さん以外の補助の人知らねえよ。
まあ、虎杖君が生きてるって知ってるの私だけです。
Right.
必然的に。
そっか。行くぞー。
Even Megumi and Nobara, they don't know that he's alive yet, right?
I don't think so.
ある
Interesting.
程度ではなく、もう分かっているんですよね。犯人の居場所。
もちろん犯人はその気になれば残影なんて残さずに現場を立ち去れるはずです。私たちはまた誘い込まれています。単身乗り込むリスクと虎杖君を連れて行くリスク、前者を選んだまでです。彼はまだ子供ですから。
Nanami先生。
虎杖君？
言い忘れてた。気をつけてね。
虎杖君、私は教職じゃないので先生はやめてください。
じゃあナナミ。
引っ叩きますよ。
いました。
あれ？私服？
高校にはしばらく行っていないみたいですね。
He's attending Jujutsu Apparition
こ
School.
こからは車を降りますよ。行きましょう。
What's that? Are they trying to see if he can see those or something, you think?
Alright, it's a great time for a dance break. Wait till my guy Gojo hits the screen. I don't wanna walk in my life. Yeah. In my life. Baby. How to explain?
Too smooth with it.
Lost in paradise.
Panda!
Inumaki. What's his name again?
Nanami.
Nanami.
Toto.
Ichiji. Yeah.
Jujutsu
Oh yeah.
ジュジュ散歩。ナナミ、お出かけしよう。
いえ、遠慮します。
いや、マジで大事な話があるんだって。
それは大変だ。
まだ何も言ってないよ。
What the? Wait, what?
Alright.
What is happening in this show?
We were told that these Jujutsu strolls,
Oh my gosh.
Juju strolls, were much more lighthearted than the actual show. I don't know what to say about that.
Okay. This is a one-of-a-kind show, Jordan.
Yeah.
Right? How can we go from everything our minds were just put through in this episode to penis?
Don't ask me, man. Don't ask me.
All right. Any thoughts on this episode?
A few. I mean, we're meeting new characters.
Yeah.
Right, left and right. we met Yoshino, who started the episode by essentially saying if he had a button to press that would kill everybody who he hates, he wouldn't press it.
Yeah.
But if he had a button to press that kills everybody who hated him, he would press it. And then we get flashbacks to him being bullied by the kids. And then we learn that he skipped school along with the other kids to attend a movie. And that's where Mahito enters the frame.
Yeah.
And becomes Yoshino's button. And it looks like they're developing a relationship. And Mahito is teaching him things. Still not going to school. So we'll see how that pans out. And you're right. I think he might be considered a window, right? Yoshino?
I think so.
Because he can see, but he's not actually a sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
He can't imbue objects or develop cursed energy, it seems.
Yeah.
We met Nanami, who is telling us there's no more time for moderate effort. We're about to take this to the next level. And I believe they're trying to hunt down Mahito. And they're starting with learning more about Yoshino. It seems like they're giving Yuji more responsibility.
Right.
And they're easing him in, but they do still realize that he's just a kid.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes, man. What about you?
Yeah. I mean, I had a question at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
We see these high schoolers in this movie theater.
Yep.
Right. They're the same ones that were beating the living-ish out of Yoshino.
Yeah.
And then Mahito comes into the picture and just obliterates them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, is Mahito fighting or doing what he's doing for a moral reason? You know what I mean? Is there a moral reason? Because he didn't just take out some random people.
Right.
You know, these guys weren't doing the best things.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Yeah. So let us know if it's not a spoiler. I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
And then just a quote from Yuji in this episode. He said, "I'll make you recognize me." Right? Just his, again, anytime we hear a main character say something like that, it just makes me think of all the other main characters. Right?
Who are you thinking about?
I won't name them, but just Haikyuu, AOT. You can go down the list.
Yeah.
I'll make you recognize me. And then learning about Yuji's cursed technique. That's what it was, right? Cursed technique.
I think so.
Yeah. Was very interesting. They said his cursed energy lags behind.
Yeah.
So it creates for like a double impact. And I believe they called it Divergent Fist.
Yeah.
Right? So that's something. Right? We see all these others. We see Gojo, we see Nanami have all their techniques and energies. And now Yuji has something up his sleeve.
Yes, sir.
And then just the whole human aspect adds another layer to this show. You know, that may tug on our heartstrings a little bit. We're not just talking about curses that are far from human. Now we're talking about humans who are now cursed spirits.
Great points. Great points. In terms of Yuji being able to use the Divergent Fist,
Yeah.
that was the first time we saw him use a technique like that, right?
Yeah.
And I think he was surprised by him, himself.
Yeah.
Because he'd never used something like that. But the more he's being guided and trained, as they said, Jared, as Nanami was talking about, it's endless growth and potential for him. He could become more powerful than Gojo, if that's even possible. Yeah. Maybe not, I don't know. But we're seeing him progress. It's a slow grind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode with us. Please keep sending in comments. Let us know what we missed or anything else that you found interesting in this episode. We look forward to reading them and we will see you for this next one.
We love you. We love you. We love you. Do not forget, be kind.
And keep an open mind, everybody.
Peace.